In the vast expanse of the galaxy, countless civilizations had risen and fallen, each with their own unique cultures, beliefs, and practices. Among them, the humans were a relatively new addition, having only recently ventured beyond the confines of their solar system. Despite their late arrival, they quickly gained a reputation for their tenacity, adaptability, and unwavering determination in the face of adversity. As the humans began to establish their presence in the galactic community, they found themselves embroiled in conflicts with various alien species. These encounters ranged from minor skirmishes to all-out wars, testing the mettle of human soldiers and their allies. It was during these battles that a peculiar aspect of human behavior came to light, leaving the aliens both perplexed and amazed. The role of battle medics was not unfamiliar to the alien civilizations. They, too, had individuals tasked with providing medical assistance to their wounded soldiers on the battlefield. However, the aliens were astounded to learn that human battle medics extended their aid not only to their own kind but also to their fallen enemies. This revelation sent shockwaves through the alien ranks. They couldn't fathom why the humans would waste valuable resources and risk their own lives to save those who had been trying to kill them mere moments ago. It went against every instinct and principle that had been ingrained in their societies for eons. The aliens had always followed a strict code of conduct in warfare. Once an enemy was down, they were left to their fate. The concept of mercy or compassion towards a fallen foe was alien to them. They believed that any resources spent on aiding the enemy were resources taken away from their own troops, weakening their overall position. As the conflicts raged on, the aliens witnessed firsthand the unwavering dedication of human battle medics. These brave individuals would rush into the heart of the chaos, dodging bullets and explosions, to reach the wounded. They made no distinction between friend or foe, treating all those in need with equal care and urgency. One particularly intense battle saw a human medic, Lieutenant Sarah Thompson, sprint across a war-torn landscape to reach a critically injured alien soldier. The aliens' comrades watched in stunned silence as Sarah knelt beside their fallen brother, assessing his wounds with a calm determination. Despite the language barrier, Sarah's actions spoke louder than any words could. She worked tirelessly to stabilize the alien, applying pressure to bleeding wounds and administering pain relief. As the battle raged around them, Sarah remained focused on her patient, oblivious to the danger that surrounded her. The alien soldier, who had moments ago been firing upon human troops, now lay helpless and vulnerable, his life in the hands of an enemy medic. Sarah's compassion and skill knew no bounds, and she treated the alien with the same care and attention she would have given to one of her own. The aliens watched in disbelief as Sarah called for a medevac, insisting that the wounded alien be transported to a human medical facility for further treatment. They couldn't comprehend the level of compassion and selflessness displayed by this human medic, who was willing to put her own life on the line for an enemy combatant. As the medevac arrived and the alien soldier was loaded onto the transport, Sarah turned to face the stunned alien troops. In a moment that would be forever etched in their memories, she smiled warmly and spoke in broken alien language. "All life is precious. We are all the same." The impact of Sarah's actions reverberated throughout the alien ranks. They had witnessed something truly extraordinary, a display of humanity that transcended the boundaries of species and allegiances. The alien soldiers, who had once viewed the humans as nothing more than enemy combatants, now saw them in a new light. They began to question their own beliefs and practices, wondering if there was something to be learned from the human approach to warfare. As the conflicts continued, more and more stories of human battle medics' selfless acts emerged. Each tale was more incredible than the last, showcasing the unwavering commitment of these brave individuals to preserve life, regardless of the circumstances. The aliens began to study human history and culture, seeking to understand the roots of this peculiar behavior. They discovered tales of great healers who treated all those in need, regardless of their background or affiliation. They learned about the human concept of the Hippocratic Oath, a sacred promise made by medical professionals to preserve life and alleviate suffering. Slowly but surely, the alien civilizations began to reevaluate their own practices. They started to train their own battle medics to follow the human example, teaching them to prioritize the well-being of all wounded, regardless of their allegiance. It was a difficult transition, as centuries of ingrained beliefs and practices had to be unlearned and replaced with a new way of thinking. The humans, for their part, were humbled by the impact their actions had on the galactic community. They had never sought to impose their values on others, but rather had simply acted in accordance with their own principles and beliefs. They welcomed the opportunity to share their knowledge and experience with the alien civilizations, fostering a new era of cooperation and understanding. As the years passed, the legacy of the human battle medics continued to grow. Their selfless acts of compassion and bravery became the stuff of legend, inspiring generations of healers across the galaxy. The once warring civilizations began to see each other in a new light, recognizing the shared humanity that existed within all sentient beings. One of the most remarkable stories to emerge from this era was that of Dr. Ethan Nakamura, a human battle medic who found himself stranded on a hostile alien world. Cut off from his unit and surrounded by enemy forces, Ethan could have easily given in to despair. Instead, he set up a makeshift medical facility in the ruins of a bombed-out building and began treating the wounded, both human and alien alike. Word of Ethan's actions spread quickly among the local population, and soon injured aliens from all walks of life began to seek out his aid. Despite the language barriers and cultural differences, Ethan treated each patient with the same level of care and compassion, earning the trust and respect of the alien community. As the weeks turned into months, Ethan's makeshift clinic became a beacon of hope in the war-torn landscape. Enemy soldiers would lay down their weapons and carry their wounded comrades to Ethan's doorstep, knowing that they would receive the same treatment as any other patient. The once hostile alien population began to see Ethan not as an enemy, but as a healer and a friend. When human reinforcements finally arrived to evacuate Ethan, they were amazed to find him surrounded by a group of alien children who had come to bid farewell to the man who had saved the lives of their parents and siblings. In a touching display of gratitude, the aliens presented Ethan with a sacred medallion, a symbol of the highest honor in their culture, reserved for those who had shown exceptional courage and compassion. Ethan's story, like so many others, served as a testament to the power of the human spirit and the impact that a single act of kindness could have on the world. The legacy of the human battle medics had become more than just a chapter in galactic history. It had become a guiding light for all civilizations, a reminder of the inherent worth and dignity of every living being. As the galaxy moved forward, the once foreign concept of treating all wounded with equal care and compassion had become a universal truth, a testament to the power of empathy and understanding. The aliens had once looked upon the humans with confusion and disbelief, unable to comprehend their seemingly irrational behavior. But now they saw them as a shining example of what it meant to be truly sentient, to recognize the value of life, regardless of its form or origin. In the end, it was the human battle medics who had emerged as the true heroes, not only for their own species but for all the inhabitants of the galaxy. Their unwavering commitment to preserving life, even in the face of adversity, had shown the aliens that true strength lay not in the ability to destroy, but in the capacity to heal and protect. And so, as the galaxy continued to evolve and change, the legacy of the human battle medics endured, a constant reminder of the power of compassion and the unbreakable spirit of humanity. Their stories would be told and retold for generations to come, inspiring countless others to follow in their footsteps and make the universe a better place, one act of kindness at a time.